Hi, I'm Dr. V. Boykin, former single mom, stripper, felon, now keynote speaker, two-time author. I tell the truth about how to navigate challenging personal and professional situations. And I get asked many times, whether it's in podcasts or privately or in my day-to-day interactions and coaching, a lot of times they're like, what's the one thing you want to leave with people? What I will say is this is the one thing I wish every leader heard and subscribed to. And it is very simple. As a leader, you're called to a higher expectation of kindness, flexibility, tolerance. It's your fiduciary responsibility to reduce the stress in those you manage. There it is. Now, the why behind that is very simple. Decreased stress increases productivity. There was a time when we thought that the more stress and the harder you were and being a tough A and all of that stuff was how you got people to perform. Science shows that's not true. When stress is reduced, individuals perform better, they're more productive, they're more creative, and they're more likely not to attrit. So leaders, it is very clear what your one responsibility is. Are you being more kind, more empathetic, more humble, and reducing stress for those that you serve and lead? It's that simple. Every time you leave an interaction, and before you even enter that interaction, you should be asking yourself, how am I going to reduce this person's stress? Or did I leave this person more stressed than when they walked into this meeting with me? Because if the answer is I've actually increased the stress, I've made them more uncomfortable, I've made it more difficult, I've made it all about me, I haven't done my main job, one job. Reduce the stress of those people on your team so they can perform to a higher standard. That's it. So for all you managers out there that are patting yourselves on the back saying you're doing this great job and you're being nice, nobody asked you to be nice. Kindness, flexible, empathetic, and reduce stress. I don't care what you had for breakfast. I don't care where you went this weekend. I care that you make my job easier so that I can make you look better, so I can accomplish the goals that you've set out. So enough with the icebreakers about what is your favorite candy. Why don't you start off with a statement that's going to reduce the stress of those that you lead? Everybody would be down for that, promise.